Good day guys, welcome to my YouTube channel Afro King. So today we are going to look into the top 10 most developed African cities. Africa is a continent captured in a bad lightning, a poverty-stinking storytelling that seems to interest the global world. With her resourceful population, a basket full of natural resources, the economic value and the investment rubs on the city. But there is still unsavoury rest, epileptic economy and bad leadership on the face of the continent. But despite this bad leadership and bad economy that's spread throughout the continent, the African continent still boasts of some cities that are so developed that is ready to change the world's view on the continent. So we move right into the top 10 list of the most developed cities in Africa. And please, before we move into the list, I would love you to do me a favor by clicking that red button that says subscribe and also turn on the bell notification. Number 10 on the list is Cape Town, South Africa. Cape Town is a city in South Africa that is so well developed. In 2014, it was named the best place to visit in the world. And Cape Town has that European rich history and was largely developed by the colonial master. Its well-developed infrastructure is second to none in Africa and among the best in the world, filled with good road network, skylines and other things that beautify this city. Number 9 on the list is Abuja, Nigeria. Abuja is the capital of Nigeria. Nigeria, which arguably is the most populous black nation in Africa. Beyond its beauty and development, Abuja is among the richest cities in Africa, not by GDP but in terms of cash flow. And Abuja is the second most developed city in West Africa. Beautiful, filled with skylines and beautiful road networks. Number 8 on the list is Johannesburg, South Africa. Johannesburg isn't the biggest city in South Africa, while it sits behind Cape Town with a population of about 1 million. The city is one of the finest and choice destinations in South Africa. Johannesburg is a well-developed city with beautiful attractions such as the City Deep, which is the largest dry port in the world, and the Apartheid Museum. Number 7 on the list is Gaborone, Botswana. Gaborone is a stunning, mind-blowing and beautiful part of southern Africa with dynamic infrastructure, political stability and rich culture. Not forgetting that Gaborone is one of the largest diamond producers in the world. Just a visit to Gaborone and you are hooked for life. So before you think of visiting, make sure you are prepared for permanent relocation to that city because you wouldn't let go easily. Number 6 on the list is Tunis, Tunisia. Tunis, with over 2.6 million inhabitants, is probably the most developed and most organized city in northern Africa. The wealth and expansion of Tunisia's economy in recent decades reflect the booming development of the outer city, where, according to a report, one can see clearly the social challenge brought about by rapid modernization in Tunisia. This modernization is what brought about the development of Tunis to become one of the most developed cities in Africa and an attraction spot for tourism, making the city one of the most visited in North Africa. Number 5 on the list is Nairobi, Kenya. Nairobi is one of the most prominent cities in Africa, both financially and politically. It is a home for thousands of local businesses, ranked well among top cities destinations for the world tourists, and hosts international organizations like the United Nations Environment Programme (UNEP) and the main coordinating headquarters for the UN in Africa and Middle East, the United Nations Office at Nairobi (UNON). Nairobi is a city the mix of business and cultures. Number 4 on the list is Lagos, Nigeria. Lagos was known as the former capital of Nigeria until December 12, 1991, when Abuja was named the new Federal Capital Territory of Nigeria. The city prides itself as the most populous city in Africa and the economic capital of West Africa. Lagos is home to many businesses and is one of the busiest cities in the continent. The city is mainly divided into the mainland and island, boasting of the finest and the busiest places like Lekki, Victoria Island, Broad Street, Ojuelegba, and lots more. The city is often referred to as the city that never sleeps because of the Lagos Nightfall attraction. Number 3 on the list is Addis Ababa, Ethiopia. The beautiful infrastructure and towering building of Addis Ababa complement the city as its status as the capital and largest city of Ethiopia. It is home to amazing people with lots of activity to get you busy, like the National Museum of Ethiopia, Mount Etoto Lion Park, and others. Addis Ababa is the headquarters of African Union. The city is also referred to as the political capital of Africa for its historical, diplomatic, and political significance for the continent. Number 2 on the list is Dar es Salaam, Tanzania. Dar es Salaam is not just a city in Tanzania, it is one which truly portrays the true meaning of its name, Abode of Peace, because it ranks as the most peaceful city in Africa. Other than being peaceful and highly developed, it is also the former capital of Tanzania before it was moved to Dodoma in 1996. Dar es Salaam is also the largest city in Tanzania, with shoppers at Kariakoo Market, which is the most crowded and largest in East Africa. For first-timers looking for place to visit or things to do in the city, the Bogoyo Island, National Museum of Tanzania, and Coco Beach are a good number of places to start. Now, number 1 on the list, Abidjan, Ivory Coast. Abidjan is the capital of Ivory Coast, also the center of attraction for trade investments in the country. Despite the civil wars experienced in the country for years, it is still ranked as one of the most developed cities with its breathtaking skylines and tourist attractions. The country is the largest producer and exporter of cocoa and only fourth as the largest exporter of goods in general, behind South Africa, Nigeria, and Angola. Abidjan over the years has also remained the top among largest, most beautiful and developed cities in Africa because of its infrastructure. With this, we have come to the end of the list. So if you are making that trip for the first time or not, the list should serve as a guide for interesting places to visit and should also change your perception of African. So please kindly share and subscribe to my YouTube channel.